Okay, folks, JPH0917 here. We are at the North Shore Model Train Club, of which you know I am a member. We are having our operation session for the month of August today. It's August 4th. And what you're seeing here is all my New England power, because that's what the theme is for this run. It's a New England theme. Even though our layout is based on merger of the Chesapeake railroads of Virginia and West Virginia, all the trains are going to be pulled by a New England railroad. And as you can see, my very first engine there, Providence and Worcester 2007. And that's my little steam engine there, Boston and Maine 1360. And then we're moving into the diesel era. As you see, that's a nice engine right there, number 4266. And this one here, 4224. That can I can pull a lot more heavier trains. And I got my switcher here, the 1545. And I got my other little switcher here, which the color is kind of faded. It's more brown than maroon, but that's okay. It's Boston and Maine 1223. Now, moving into the McGinnis era. Boston and Maine 1700. And then the next engine after that, the 1575. And last but not least, Guilford, Boston and Maine 225. And I'm still looking to get a Pan Am Railways engine so I can have the entire, or at least represent each era of the Boston and Maine, from independence to a slave of Pan Am Railways. So the only non-Boston and Maine engine I got right there, Providence and Worcester. Alrighty, so we will see which one of these engines the guys who run the ops can use, and we will begin our August operation session here at the North Shore Model Train Club. Okay, the operation session is just about to begin. This is our Nicholas yard. Yardmaster is approaching to begin the switching around. Just wanted to show you the yard.
Give me something. Hey, look at what? What do you need? Oh, I need. I got a train there.
There are the trains waiting to go out. They just need the power to hook up to them. And we'll see that in just a few minutes as the yardmaster has arrived. See him there? So, he's waving even though he's not on camera. So now to move on to seeing some trains move around. This is our narrow gauge. I usually run narrow gauge as if we're running like tourist trains, but since this is a New England theme railroad and I don't have any cars resembling the main narrow gauge, the narrow gauge will be pretty quiet today. And hopefully we will get this up and running fully by the time our next Modern Ops session comes in November. We have Classic Ops for September and October. So this is our little narrow gauge, and I can hear some of the trains are getting ready to leave their destinations. So let's go check out some of the other yards.
second car in the train is that one. There's some cars in this temperature. Cool. Great, maybe.
Steve, the tractor one?
Okay, I'm on front of the east, so, there's no other.
What's that mean?
Yeah, this thing derails and I want the slippers. I mean,
Water should get shut down, like we got installed together.
We got connection to that.
I mean, where's all the power?
And this, my friends, is the fiddle yard. As you can see, or hear, we got trains revved up, ready to go. Especially this nice long auto rack train. Here's John, the yard master.
For the monitor, but you want to be able, no, just hear me out for a second. And show just individual pictures, you would need a channel select.
Yes.
I am.
Okay, but that will only give you individual pictures, because you're going camera to camera to camera. So you need something that's going to
The
give you...
DVR does that.
Yeah, I know, the DVI has the program all built in, but everybody is yakking, we don't need DVRs, we don't
around
need
like
this,
Pan Am
I'm
around
listening
here.
to all this stuff in the background, so I'm trying to figure out
They had another
how
one
do I counter
yesterday.
some of the arguments, and the other ones may be very good. You know, I mean,
Who's saying we don't need DVRs? The
I don't want-
manufacturer?
forget that, who said it, it's not
It
a
doesn't
issue.
matter.
Yeah, but that's not the issue.
If it's not the manufacturer saying it, then it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's not the manufacturer saying it, it's the
Well, that's why
manufacturer
I said.
says
it's
you
the
need a
manufacturer.
DVR to go to the monitor, and you plug in each camera individually into the DVR.
Yeah.
And then the DVR software,
It's,
based on,
accessible via the internet.
oh, Then we need the hard
Then
drive.
you would need a hard drive.
Right, okay, so
But
anyway.
I don't think that, I don't,
The conductor to
We'd
get out
have
and
to ask
push.
John McLaughlin about that one. I mean, do you wanna put it out on the
All right.
website? Is that what they wanna do? Or they just wanna be able to?
no, you won't put it on the Wi-Fi.
Oh, no, that's fine, you can do that. Yeah, so you can get them on your phone, there's an app that goes in the phone, and you can get it on your phone or whatever, so that you can look at it wherever.
Of course, that little switcher there is mine.
Yeah, these are the people who
And it's
want
in
to
action
use,
in the
Their
operations.
iPhone as a tablet.
Yeah, yeah, we can do that.
Switching here at Riverside.
You have to run it.
I don't know that if it's worth it.
No, it's not. Because there are problems with it.
I'm sure there
Yeah.
are. But in any case,
They did it here once.
the ones that German
And this is our dispatching booth, where we usually have a dispatcher here following the trains, making sure that everything's running smoothly. Unfortunately, we do not have the dispatcher today. He was unable to attend because of personal family commitment. And our little board here stops at Water Gap, and they're still working on getting the rest of this board here so that the dispatch will be able to see the entire layout. But right now he can only see half of the layout. But looking at all of these things down here, he has his method, and there is some kind of logic to his madness. So this is our dispatcher's booth here at North Shore Model Railroad Club. We're currently in the process of putting new signals in here in
Alan.
Slayton,
You
so
can go forward.
that's why we don't have
Wherever
the
are.
actual activating signals like we have filmed before, and we are in the process of installing them here, and then they just have to be wired up. So that's what's new here in Slayton. This is the empty coal train going down what we call the rat hole. Don't ask me why, because I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's because that tunnel there just so dark it looks like a rat's hole.
Back up?
I just want to show you one thing we have here, and that is our hobo camp. Isn't that nice?
Hey Steve, you got no headlight.
I know,
That sucks.
it does. Particularly because I put one in and it went dead when I put the shell back on.
Well, you're making the hell of no problem.
And there's the hobo camp again, and this time we turned on the campfire.
Yep.
So they are sitting there enjoying their
Weenies.
afternoon dinner or lunch, whatever they eat.
Their weenies or their mulligan or...
No, your trains are fine, don't worry.
Right there is the highest point on our layout, right at the beginning or end of that bridge. So for this train, it's starting downhill. And again, as I said, we are in the process of installing new crossing signals. So the crossing signals are not actually working right now.
Try going a little faster, Al.
That's me still right now.
Not going in this train, there's no beam in it.
For all those cars?
I already tried it this morning. I already did this morning.
That's happening.
I want to see Nelson's pictures